Hi people, Marino Ravenberg here. As you can tell from the header, this video is going to be about the Roman goddess Fortuna, Fortuna, so Fortuna or Fortuna. I'm gonna say Fortuna in terms of pronunciation. A good while ago, in 2017 to be precise, 4 years ago, I wrote a piece. I was a beginner back then regarding the occult. And I wrote a piece, you can find it, I wrote an article, so the link which you can find in the description of this video is called The Planet Venus. And long story short, it involves me simply calling upon the planet Venus and asking Venus as a celestial body to send me a spirit that suits my desires the most in terms of what I want. I was looking for a spirit that specialized in a specific thing. Okay, you can find that specific thing, I'm not going to go into that, in the article itself. And then I was sent the Roman goddess Fortuna, and she asked me to do a video on her if it's not too much trouble, and of course it's not. Always happy and willing to help someone if I want to, of course. So yeah, there is not a lot to say about Fortuna, and she says she prefers me to speak the truth, of course, the way I always do. And it's not a black and white matter with the goddess of good fortune. Long story short, she's simply the Roman goddess, or the personification for the Romans of good fortune and success and luck and prosperity and all of that. So, celestially speaking, the celestial body that she is aligned with the best is the part of fortune. The part of fortune obviously is not a planet; it's a mathematical point, astrological point. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So therefore, she has no planetary alignment or zodiacal alignment. She is just associated, quote unquote, just associated with the part of fortune. In terms of what planet you can work with in that case, then Venus would be the most applicable. To be fair, it doesn't really matter, but if you're going to go with a planet, I'd say go with Venus. Alternatively, you could also work with the moon, okay? I mean, you could also use the moon or work on the days on which the moon is stronger, so Monday, and the hour of the moon, of course. But just still, my official recommendation would be Friday. So work with Venusian correspondences. Venus didn't send her to me for nothing after all, back in the day, you know, those 4 years ago. In terms of what she offers a magician or an occultist that wants to work with her, in terms of what she offers, let me see. In terms of what she offers, it's a multitude of things. It's a multitude of things, okay? She offers, you can check her appearance in that article as well. I discuss everything in the article, read the article. In terms of her appearance, she appeared back then 4 years ago as a nude woman. A beautiful nude woman that looks more North African. And when I say North African, I mean, you know, kind of like a beautiful brownish looking woman, like a Mediterranean woman with curls, deep curls in her hair and all that. Yeah, completely nude and very seductive and all of that. Yeah, so in terms of what she offers a multitude of things, not just good fortune, basically all across the board. Anything that you can associate essentially with the moon. So with money, with success in literally all endeavors. There's not a single thing that I can say. Simply success in life overall, on the domestic scene, on the business scene, so on the working scene. Just to get things going in your life in general, so movement overall in terms of life progress. Let me see. Yeah, one other thing that I was going to say as well is that Fortuna is, by my standards, yeah, she is relatively weak, but that's normal since she's a pagan goddess after all. She's a pagan spirit, so a thought form. And of course, women would benefit more from working with her since she's female after all. But also, of course, men are also welcome to work with her, but do keep in mind, if you're a man and you work with her in the long term, that will cause you to become somewhat feminine. Not completely, but you will become somewhat feminine. or you'll get some feminine traits due to the heavy goddess energy, of course, the heavy feminine energy. Yeah, what else can I say? She has no real specialty, so there's nothing that she is exceptionally skilled at, truly magnificent. No. She'll be able to help you at basically moderately well in any endeavor that you can think of, whether it's money, whether it is learning how to cook, whether it is clairvoyance, just all, like I said, she's an all-rounder, all across the board. And yeah, in the article you could also, if you have no idea who she is, in the article that I mentioned that's linked in the description below, back when I evoked her, when I summoned her, so invoked her 4 years ago, you can also find the Wikipedia link on her name. Just click on her name, you'll see that it's hot linked, and then you can simply click it, and you can read all about her on the in her Wikipedia page, or on her Wikipedia page. So yeah, that's it. For the rest, there's nothing else. So that's all. See you guys later. Bye. I'll hear it if there are any other questions. Bye, bye.